1 hour, you're a genius. A script runs, a chart appears, the logic clicks. It's a rush. The next hour, you're an idiot. You know the feeling. That whiplash between a God complex and imposter syndrome, if you're teaching yourself data science, that's just another Tuesday. But what if that feeling of being stupid isn't the problem? We think the goal is to learn the skills. It's not. The goal is to learn what to do when you feel stupid. Because here's the secret. The pros, the people with PhDs and senior titles, they run into that wall all the time. That sensation of being lost doesn't go away. They've just learned to interpret it differently. They understand that this moment of confusion isn't a judgment on their intelligence. It's a signal. And once you learn to read it, everything changes. So let's stop talking about skills and start talking about feelings. Let's translate them into a concrete action plan. 1. When you're overwhelmed, you have 50 browser tabs open. You're trying to learn pandas, learn scikit-learn, and understand APIs all at once. That's not a sign you're incapable. It's a sign your scope is too wide. Here's the move. Shrink your world. Close the tabs. Instead of learning pandas, your goal for the next hour is to learn one function. For example, learn pandas data frame lock and nothing else. Understand how it works, use it on a sample data set, and then stop. Master one tiny thing, not 50. 2. When you're stuck, when you feel dumb. You're hitting a wall, you copy-pasted code for a random forest model, and it works, but you have no idea why. That roadblock isn't a sign you're not smart enough. It's a sign you're missing a foundational piece. Almost always, it's the math. Here's the move. Stop pushing forward. Go one layer deeper. You don't need a degree, you just need the next relevant concept. Go to YouTube and watch the first video in the Essence of Linear Algebra series by 3 Blue 1 Brown. Just one video, that's it. You're not trying to learn everything, just the very next piece. 3. Boredom. You're following another tutorial on the Titanic dataset. Your motivation is draining away because you don't care. That's not data science being boring, that's tutorial hell.
Welcome to hell, mother...
You're passively consuming, not actively solving. Here's the move. Make it personal. Immediately. Go find a dataset about something you're genuinely curious about. Analyze your Spotify listening history. Track your personal budget in a spreadsheet and import it. Go to Kaggle and find a dataset about your favorite sport or TV show. The moment you start asking your own questions, the boredom vanishes. 4. That brief flash of excitement. It's that little spark you get when you finally create a cool-looking chart with Matplotlib. We usually ignore this and move on to the next item on our study plan. Stop doing that. Here's the move. Follow that spark relentlessly, even if it's off topic. If that chart was exciting, spend the next 3 hours figuring out how to change its colors, add new labels, or make it interactive with Plotly. This distraction is where real learning happens. That jolt of energy is your compass pointing north. Follow it. The goal isn't to stop feeling these things, it's to get faster at translating the signals. Overwhelmed? Shrink your scope. Stuck? Go deeper. Bored? Find a real problem. Excited? That's the entire game. Stop trying to outsmart the material. Start learning to listen to your own mind. That's the only guide you need. So, what signal are you listening to today?